Good morning, groovy citizens, and happy Saturday. So, you guys, it is Saturday morning. The birds are chirping. They've been busy because I came out and had a little something on my window. But you know what? It is life. There's nothing you can do about it, right? Because today is going to be a good day anyhow. What did I tell you guys? I need you all to wake up every single day and tell yourself today is going to be a great day no matter what happens, no matter what somebody says, no matter what somebody does. It is going to be a great day, and then refuse to accept it any other way, because that's what I do. Doesn't matter what happened throughout the course of the day, it's always going to be a great day. Why? Because I said so. I said it and I believe it. Now, I am headed to my sister's house because I have about 45 minutes, you guys, and she and Antoine are going to be doing a healthy food cooking demonstration via Zoom. The health and wellness ministry at my church, they're sponsoring this. So you know a sister got to go get her eat on, because we're going to have some salmon. I forget what else. I know they're making a green drink. So, and it has avocado in it. So that's all I needed to know, honey. I said, no worries. I'll be there. The key is I have to get there before they start taping, because with my sister, when you go into her house, no matter what door you open, the alarm is going to tell you what door is being opened. So if I come through the garage door, it'll say garage door open. You shouldn't want that in the video. And I understand. And same thing with the front door. So I said, let me start my vlog now, as opposed to when I get to my halfway point, which is at the gas station, and then I can just cut it off. So let's jump in. Today's topic is never allow anyone to make you feel like a nobody. I don't know who needs to hear this, but in my spirit, somebody does. Don't you ever, and when I say ever, I mean ever, never, let anybody make you feel like you're nobody, because you are somebody. You matter. And y'all know what I always tell you. If nobody else tells you that you matter to me. You matter to me. I care. I love each and every one of you. Most of you I don't know, I've never even met, and probably never will get a chance to meet, but I love each and every one of you. You matter to me, and you are somebody. So, I was watching a video, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said these powerful words, and I wanted to share them with you. He said, "This is the most important and crucial point in your life. For what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. And the question is whether you have a proper, a solid, and a sound blueprint." He says, and I want to suggest some of the things that should be in your blueprint, and they'll be in the description box so that you can write them down. Number one, he says, a deep belief in your own dignity, your own worth, and your own somebodyness. Y'all, when I heard that, I said, I love that word. I have to use it because I never heard anybody use that word before. But your own somebodyness. Don't allow anybody to make you feel that you're nobody. Always feel that you count. Always feel that you have worth, and always feel that your life has ultimate significance, because it does. Number two, he said you must, have a basic principle. The determination to achieve excellence in your various fields of endeavor. You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to I can't read my own writing. Set out to do it, and do it well. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. Come on, somebody. If you can't be a highway, then be a trail. If you can't be in the sun, be a star. For isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best whatever you are. And I've told you guys that before. I don't care what you decide to do in life. Just be the best at it. If you are a cleaning person, you be the best daggone cleaning person out here. He then says, finally, in your life's blueprint, there must be a commitment to the internal principles of beauty, love, and justice. He says, well, life for none of us has been a crystal stair, but we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. that y'all keep moving. That's it. I lost my paper clip. I need you to keep moving. Again, things are not always going to go according to plan. I understand that. That's life. A lot of things that I wanted to do, they didn't go according to plan. And so guess what? I just went back to the drawing board to say, okay, well, you know what? I tried this, I did that, I did the other, didn't quite work out. So let me see how else I can approach this thing to make it work. That's all you can do. You can't just give up. And it bothers me. It pains me even when I'm talking to people and I'll say, I remember you told me you were going to do ABC or XYZ. Whatever happened to that? Girl, you know what? I tried it, but it just didn't work out. Okay. So do you just give up? Is that what we're doing? No, we're better than that. We are better than that. And so I loved how he talked about having a blueprint for your life. Now, here's the thing. I know because somebody's thinking it, because I can hear your thoughts. Somebody's thinking, well, you know, God determines everything that happens in our lives. And you're right. You're absolutely right. He does. However, you still need to do your part. See, I have my vision book. I told you guys, if you've been watching my videos for a while, then you know I don't do vision boards. I've never done one. I do a vision book which is actually in my bag behind my seat. I do that because I can take it everywhere I go. Ideas come to me and come on, people, let's go now. Jesus. I can write down my ideas and I used to would just send myself a text message, or I had a little mini notebook that I would keep in the car. And so I decided, no, I can take my vision book with me. That's why I have it. And so I can write in the various sections of my vision book when my ideas come to me, and I can go back and look at them. But what I also understood was that while I have these great ideas, I don't necessarily have to act on them right away, because I was jumping from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, and that's just too much. So again, create your blueprint, write it down, and then pray over it daily. Not just today and forget about it, not just tomorrow and forget about it, but every day you pray over whatever it is that you have written down in your blueprint, and you ask God to bless it. See, I don't know about you all, but I write down what it is I want to accomplish, my goals, my dreams, all of that. And then I say, all right, Lord, this is what I would like to do. I'm asking that you would bless my plans. Now, if you have a better way of doing something, or if something that I wrote down is not pleasing for you, or if there's something else that you want me to do, I'm always open for that, because never am I going to argue or fight with God about anything. I'm just not going to be the one to do that. So if God says, well, Michelle, I love your plans, but this number 4 right here, yeah, I don't know about that one. So we're going to change that up a little bit. That's not a problem. I'm always open for change, but you have to have a blueprint. You have to have something to get started doing, so you know where to start. Even in a race, everybody knows where the start and finish line is. Come on now. You can't have a race if you don't know where those things are. Just like you can't live this life if you don't know where it is that you want to start and where you want to finish up. See, I want to get to my latter years, as the Bible says, and God says, well done, my good and faithful servant. Meaning I've lived the life that I was designed to live. I did everything that God wanted me to do, and he is well pleased with what I've done in life. And I can sit back and say, wow, look at all the people I was able to help and speak life into, because I decided to follow my passions. I decided to do what God has called me to do. Well, I decided to walk in my gift. Come on, somebody, because that's really what it's all about. So your whole takeaway for today is about you not letting anybody make you feel like you're nothing, like you don't matter. And I'm gonna tell you something, I've only experienced that once in my life. This guy was dating. I'm not even gonna call his name because he's not even worthy enough for me to do that. But it's funny how when somebody cheats on you and you decide you don't want to be bothered with them anymore, then all of a sudden they want to talk slick out the mouth. And he was one of these people that tried to be controlling. but it was in a subtle way. So if you weren't paying attention, you probably missed it. And I'll never forget, he said to me, he said, well, you can move on if you want to, but nobody's going to really want to be with you. Really. Well, I tell you what. So basically what he tried to do was, and he said this out of his mouth, that I was nobody. That's what he told me. He said that I was nobody. I said, I'm not. He said, no, you're somebody because you're with me. And when I tell you, oh Lord, it took all the strength that I had, that God had given me, for me not to ball my fist up and punch him dead in his mouth. But I didn't, because that would be considered assault and battery. And plus he might have hit me back, and then we would have had a whole other problem. But I digress. But you know what? I remember I stood tall. I squared my shoulders. And if you know me, then you know I love to talk with my packs. That's what I call them. And I said, well, you know what? You can think what you want, sweetie. But I know, like I always tell y'all, I know who I am and I know whose I am. So what you just said out of your mouth means absolutely nothing. Because I know I am somebody. I know I matter. I may not matter to you because you decided to move on, but I matter to somebody. Most importantly, I matter to me. I matter to God. I matter to my family. I matter to my friends. So don't you ever come to me with that tomfoolery and think that I'm supposed to believe that. No, baby, I don't believe that at all. Don't believe it, because I know my worth. And that's the thing. If you don't know your worth, you are setting yourself up for complete just destruction in life, because you have to know your worth. You don't need to sit around waiting for somebody else to tell you what your worth is. No, you know your worth. You know your value. You know what you bring to the table. And it's not always about how much money you bring to the table, how much stuff you have. It's about you. Because I'm going to tell you something. I know some folks that have money, have nice homes, nice cars, all of that good stuff, but they're just as nasty as they can be. I'm thinking, ugh, I would never want to deal with them, because they're just heathenistic. I'm not even quite sure if that's a word, but I like it. So you got to know who you are. But again, y'all, go through this life, and don't you let nobody tell you that you're nobody and that you don't matter, because you do matter. You would be surprised at the number of people that you matter to in this world. See, somebody's always watching us. Somebody is always watching us. And you matter to someone. Someone finds strength in watching you do whatever it is that you do. They get their strength because they watch you and they say, wow, you know what? That person, Michelle or Barbara or Jenny or Craig or Chris or Brian or whatever your name may be, you know, I watched them go through adversity, and I watched them pick themselves up when life has knocked them down. And they draw their strength from you. And that's why I'm telling you guys, never let anybody make you feel like you're nobody and that you don't matter, because you do. And just like I started this video off telling you all that you matter to me. I love each and every one of you. You matter to me, and I want you to succeed at whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever calling that God has given you, I want you to succeed at it. So yes, you do matter. And yes, people do care. You are somebody. So you guys, that's my time. I'm almost to my sister's. I'll probably be pulling up her house in about another 5-6 minutes. So I'm just going to be cutting it close, but I'm going to be there. But if you are new to watching my videos, I want to say thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to speak life into you. And I hope something that I said resonates with you. I hope something that I said, you know, just allows you to believe in yourself. If you have gotten to a point in life that you stop believing in you, don't you ever do that. For those of you, this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. I missed you guys. Y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can do about it, because I'm going to love each and every one of you. I love you no matter whether you're going up or whether you're coming down, whether you're going in or you're coming out. I love you. I believe in you. You are somebody, and you matter to me. Okay? Now, as I said that real quick before I let you go, I just wanted to tell you I was looking through some comments on my videos, and when I tell you they moved me to tears yesterday, so many people telling me how my video impacted them, and it was a blessing, and how it was right on time. That's why I say, you guys, you matter. So keep going out there doing what you do. I love you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will talk again on Monday. And don't forget to look for my podcast. So that is my sisters. I will make that available so that you all can check it out. Again, I love you all. We'll talk again on Monday.